Matthew and younger brother Ross Wright are playing in the garden, giving Tanya the chance to give Mum Michelle a progress report on the boys' sleep patterns.
Right, how did you think it went last night compared to the other 2 nights?
Very good. Matthew was excellent. The fact they went in together was just, I felt amazing. Bed. In. Go to sleep.
Well, last night was, I think, your breakthrough night, actually. So I'm going to show you your graphs very quickly. Here we go with Matthew. These are the blocks of sleep in green. These are the waking up blocks. So he was only awake in the night for 10, 20, for half an hour in these blocks. The M is when you were settling him, the boys, and then it took you 5 minutes, and you were really good. I've seen you were doing a lot of the less touching, so you are beginning to withdraw your presence now. He got up a couple of times when you were asleep,
That's
actually.
what I was going to say, because I didn't think all those times. I only felt it once.
No, he got up a couple of times. He woke up. He woke up once and just lay down and went back to sleep. But a couple of times he walked into the bedroom when you were asleep. I think all he needed to do was to reassure himself that you were there. He saw you in the bed and he just turned around and went back to bed.
Oh my God, that is just amazing. Actually.
Isn't that brilliant?
God,
isn't that brilliant? So let's have a look at Ross. Huge blocks of sleep. You settled him 6 times.
That's amazing.
And the longest it took you to settle him was these 10-minute blocks here.
It felt longer. I felt as if I was up for like half an hour or even longer. But
it's probably because these were all in quick succession, so in total it probably felt like it was over. You were probably quite right over the period of time, because he only did little. He only like 25 minutes there and a few minutes there and a few minutes there.
Yeah.
But he did go back to sleep, and then he'd wake and go back to sleep and wake.
I actually feel a wee bit guilty of last night, because I lay in bed when I heard him crying, and I left him for a wee bit, and I didn't know if I was going to get into trouble for doing that today or not.
Leave them.
But
because sometimes they cry and then they go back to sleep.
Yeah.
The more you can have the courage to withdraw yourself, you will see that. Don't feel guilty. Okay, so here's Matthew. This is his sleep graph over the 3 nights. He's consistently having a nice big block of sleep around 10 and a half hours, which is very good for his age. That's what we want. But what's really nice is that it's almost no effort to settle him. So, you know, that is such a great ratio. He's well on the way to having just a nice big blue block and no red. Do you like these graphs?
I think these are fantastic.
They're great, aren't they? Because this is, you would have given up by now, because you would not have recognised how well you've done, because you'd be so tired.
It feels so different, what you do at night time and what you think you did at night time.
Absolutely, because you can't. Remember I told you sleep deprivation is like drinking alcohol. It has the same effect on the brain. And that's why parents give up on a sleep programme, because they're so tired they can't actually process what they've achieved. So tonight, really withdraw. Because if you go in, you're more likely to make a problem than by not going in.
Yeah. So
just see. And okay, so he cries for 5 minutes. He cries for 5 minutes. But if obviously if you can hear the cry and you're thinking, oh, then go in, shh. And as soon as you can, walk out. But walk out before he's asleep. We really want them to settle themselves back in the way that they're starting to learn. Okay. You've got 2 more nights in the house.
Yeah.
We need lots more learning to happen. I think really, you know, maximise the opportunity for learning in these next 2 nights.